Hi, I'm Kristen from Elevate Homes, and this beautiful bespoke 206 square metre modular home is almost ready to leave our Cambridge yard and head off to its new home in Hobsonville, Auckland. It's been designed for a mum and her two kids, and it will replace their existing house so they can stay on their property and be part of the community that they love. The home has been built as one in our yard, and it's actually been designed to be separated into two pieces for transport, and then it will be stitched back together once it gets to site. So let's go and check it out. So this home has a real sense of arrival. The front door here is framed with cedar, and then as you come on inside, come on in. This beautiful timber screening provides separation, but also offers a tantalising glimpse into the spaces beyond. So if you want to come fully into the home here, beside the entranceway, we have this gap here that runs along the ceiling and then down the wall there. And that's where the home has been designed to be separated. And then once the modules are back on site, joined together, that gap will completely disappear. So these beautiful glass pendants create the focal point of this formal dining area or potential cocktail lounge, I've heard. This room also sort of serves as a focal point of the home, in that it sort of connects the main living area to the master wing. Right, so over here we have a lovely little bar area which is beautifully lit up to show off the texture of these travertine mosaic tiles. And then underneath we have a space, well, we've got the handy cupboard and then space next door for a beverage fridge. Around the corner we've got a built-in study nook which has this beautiful soft touch ply-edged material that we've seen in the bar area. So it looks great, but it also provides a really practical spot for the kids to do the homework or for the owner to work from home without the need for a separate office area. So coming in from the dining room into this main living area, there's just a really lovely sense of openness and space, which is partly due to this high ceiling in here, but also the almost floor-to-ceiling stack of doors on either side there. Eventually those doors will open out onto a beautiful deck area with sea views, and then they're sort of framed from the inside with these gorgeous floaty sheer curtains. Right, over here in this fabulous little corner, we have my all-time favourite feature, the inbuilt window seat. So that's going to be a lovely spot to sit with gorgeous little window there as well. And then underneath you've also got storage units as well. So that makes that little area doubly brilliant. Right next door we have the gas fireplace, which sort of forms a focal point for this particular room. And then above that we've got the recess for the big TV. And then on either side we've got these tall windows which let in a lot of natural light and just kind of balance the wall visually. Right, we'll head now to the kitchen. So the kitchen is definitely one of the standout spaces in this home. It has a lovely understated, calm colour palette with a soft neutral cabinetry at the back and then sort of soft, subtle brass accents. And like the dining room, it has this gorgeous pendant lighting over the bench and the dining table over here. The island and the splashback are finished with this highly scratch and heat resistant Decton bench top, which continues sort of seamlessly down to a waterfall end, and then butted into that is this integrated custom made dining table. So that will be a great space for the family for everyday meals, doing homework or having breakfast, I would say. And then along the front we've actually got extra seating there as well. So I think this area will be a real social hub. If you're wanting to come around the corner here, the cabinetry layout in here has been really carefully planned around how the owner wants to use the kitchen. So down this end we have a double pantry, so plenty of space in there. And then coming further into the kitchen we've got generous banks of drawers on either side. We've got open shelving above an induction cooktop. And then we've got these really cool pull-out drawers on either end which house your oils and bottles. So really well thought out storage in this kitchen. And then to add to that, if you come on down here, we've got the hidden scullery. So come on in. And in here, obviously, it's just a whole nother room filled with open shelving and the extra bench space. I'm beside the scullery now, and we're about to head down the hallway into the children's wing, which features the 2 double bedrooms, main bathroom, separate toilet, and a fabulous second living room. So come on down the hall, follow me. Before we get there, actually, we will have a look at the laundry, which is tucked away behind these bifold doors. So we have space here for a dryer and washing machine. We've got overbench and underbench cupboards there, and down this end we've got these brilliant ventilated pull-out laundry baskets. And I think the best thing about this whole setup is that you can just hide it away when it's not in use. Okay, now you can follow me around the corner into the kids' domain. So on the left here, we have bedroom 1, which has the large sliding windows on the outside wall there. And then on this internal wall, we have the wardrobe with a custom fit out with a great mix of rails and drawers. And then you've got that very versatile shelf running along the width. Right, come on into the hallway again. We have another linen cupboard in the middle there, and then next door we have bedroom number 2, and this is just a complete replica of bedroom 1, so there shouldn't be too many arguments about who gets a bigger room. Next door on this side of the hallway is the separate toilet, which is painted in a very warm, very sophisticated colour, and we've brought those brass accents in here as well. Right next door to that, we've got the equally elegant, fully tiled bathroom in here. So there's a gorgeous mix of tiles, and we start off with the mosaic tiles here behind the wall-hung vanity. On top of the vanity, we've got an oval basin, which looks great with this rounded edged mirrored cabinets. And then it's all just sort of finished off with your brass tap and those lovely globes on either side of the cabinet there. Right, in the corner we've got a very generous tiled shower with those brass shower fittings, which look lovely, and then there's a little bottle niche also on that far wall, which is quite handy. And then opposite that we've got the full-size bath, so this is a really practical space for the family, like now and into the future. Okay, the last room on this side of the house is the second living area. So this will be a fantastic shared space for the kids. You know, it can be used as a TV room or a games room, or even a teenage retreat as the family's needs change. On this side of the room, we've got these amazing sliding doors that will eventually open out onto a private paved landscaped area. And then on this end wall here, we've got the inbuilt cabinetry, which will just really help to keep the space neat and tidy. Okay, so I'm on the other side of the house now, and this part of the home forms the master bedroom wing. So past the entryway and on the way in, we've got this very handy storage cupboard, which has got a good mix of open shelving and rails for all your shoes, boots, bags, and all the stuff. Right, coming on into the bedroom now, it's a really generous space in here. Enough room for the king-size bed, which will be positioned on this wall here, so you can take advantage of the deck and the beautiful views beyond. It's also been designed to be big enough to have a few occasional chairs and a sofa. And then on the left of the bed, we have the very spacious walk-in wardrobe there with a customised fit out. And then further along on the other side of the future bed, we have the ensuite, which has all of the same finishes as we saw in the main bathroom, with the beautiful tiles, the floating vanity, and then we've also got this really generous tiled shower again with those beautiful brass fittings. What I love most about this home is that it's been created specifically for the family around how they live now and how their needs may change over time. So it's going to be quite the move, but we're really looking forward to seeing this new home settled in its new surroundings, ready for the family to begin their next chapter. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.